Pisces, welcome into Steampunk Psyche. If you are a subscriber, I want to say thank you so much for joining this community. If you are brand new here, hit that thumbnail. Come in here and check it out, okay? If you're cross-watching, I have laid down some new mutable, cardinal, and fixed signs, and individual readings as well, with timestamp readings as well. So come in and check out, find your sign, and see if the energy lines up with you. Okay, Pisces, we're going to get into your reading now. We're going to start with your present energy. What is the present energy for Pisces right now? What does Pisces need to know? Present energy. Okay. All right. We got the Wheel of Fortune. Cycles changing. You know, we are going into Capricorn season right now, right? Wheel of Fortune talks about lots of different aspects, okay? Cycles, new doors, some closing, some new doors opening. So the Wheel of Fortune, brand new year, brand new start. You know, we're knocking on 2026 really quickly. So pretty good start. We're going to talk about your crossing challenge, Pisces. We're going to talk about some hidden challenges here, things that may be crossing your path, something you need to know about. Okay. The Queen of Pentacles. All right. We could be talking about a divine feminine here, a divine feminine energy. Very nurturing, compassionate, very strong energy coming in. Perhaps something that stabilizes the divine masculine. This is the crossing challenge. So you could be a divine masculine who's, moving forward towards this divine feminine. Or it could be that you're trying to, be a little more passive on your investing. If the energy applies for you, stick around. We'll check this out. If it doesn't, don't worry about it. Don't try to force it. Go in and to the channel and check out some of the other readings, and maybe the energies might line up there with you. So it's just energy, and we're just going to try to keep going and see what happens, okay? So Pisces, now we're talking about the foundation underneath this. So it might help clarify this need for the passive energy of the Queen of Pentacles or something. What's lying underneath for Pisces? What may be hidden? Maybe some shadow aspects that we can look at. Okay. Three of Wands. Three of Wands talks about, is my ship coming in? Is this an investment? Should I continue to go for it? Should I stop? This could be relationship-wise. You could guys, you guys. I said you guys, so maybe it could be some guys. I don't know. We're not biased here at the channel, so it could be a male relationship. But either way, the underlying is this going to work out? Is this going to pay off? Is this an illusion? Is this not? This could be investment. Like I said, the Queen of Pentacles would be looking at this in a more passive energy as your challenge. So whatever this Three of Wands is for you, really the Three of Wands talks about investing. Is my ships, sailing out or coming in? Am I moving out and away, or am I coming in? If you're looking out and you're definitely trying to decide whether or not something's going to work for you, okay? That is your underlying energy. So we're taking a look at your recent past, Pisces. What's behind you? What's in the recent past for Pisces here? Brand new beginning. The Fool card talks about the brand new beginnings, talks about endings also, but a brand new start, okay? Could be talking about companionship as well. The Fool card represents that newness of something, the energy that I'm not afraid, I'm ready to explore. I can pack up all my belongings. I can pack up all my belongings if I want, go left, go right. Free spirit. This person that Pisces could be a very free-spirited person, which Pisces usually is. Very open-minded. There's also that, there's also the energy with the Fool that is a daydreamer, not afraid to dream. A lot of people, you know, uh, kind of think that that is a negative thing, but it's actually a beautiful aspect to be a dreamer. So, taking a passive position with the Queen of Pentacles and then followed by the Three of Wands underlying, investing. Uh, Perhaps you are curious about a relationship, curious about making an investment, taking more of a, I'm going to explore this road kind of information, maybe something like that. So, recent past. So that's, now we're going to look at your possibilities, okay? What's coming up for Pisces right now? What's the possibilities for Pisces right now? The Ten of Cups, okay? How about a harmonious relationship? Peace, joy, a security in that, a comfort in that. It's kind of like the dream fulfilled in a way. It's kind of like the Nine of Cups, but the Ten of Cups is graduated higher, even higher, so it's manifesting. It's definitely taking place. It's hitting everything that you wanted, everything that you desired, everything that hits you in the heart space, hits you in the mindset. All your chakras light up. How about that? You know, um, really good. So, yeah, possibilities there. What about the near future? So, is the near future going to reflect this Ten of Cups for Pisces? What's the near future look like for Pisces? How about a divine offering? The Ace of Pentacles, Garden in the Gate, right behind the Ten of Cups. Whatever it is, your near future is looking pretty damn good. Okay. This could be a financial stable situation. It could also be, like I said, with the stability card, it means that something's going to hit home. Something's definitely, this could be talking about perhaps a legacy being handed down to you as well. Excuse me. But it also could be talking about a relationship. Remember your challenge was the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. So this divine offering could be the offering of your queen. If that was your challenge, which that is your challenge, being the Queen of Pentacles. So the divine offering, if you are a divine masculine, your divine counterpart could be showing up here. Most definitely. So how are you showing up in this, Pisces? How are you showing up in this? What's your stance? Are you for it? Are you on the defense? Are you positive? Are you negative about it? What's the situation here? Let's see. You're going to invest into it. Okay. But it's going to take a little bit of a challenge here. You've got your fastened wand on the wall there, and then you got your other wand you're putting up there saying, I'm definitely looking into this. You could have just found out maybe that with this cycle of change and the Queen of Pentacles, you know what? I'm going to clarify. I'm going to clarify the Two of Wands. And the reason I say that is your underlying, your underneath energy was the Three of Wands. Do I invest in this? And here again, you're a little hesitant. I'm still looking out. You could be checking out their social media, this person's social media. They could be checking your social media out. They could be, you could be thinking about travel, perhaps moving or some situation. The reason I'm a little curious is because it went backwards from the Three of Wands to the Two of Wands. So I want to clarify this Two of Wands. What exactly is it that you're looking into or investing into? Whoa. Okay. All right. Is this going to be emotionally fulfilling for you? The Eight of Cups jumped right out of the deck and damn near hit the floor. Okay, so Pisces, what this represents for me, or at least my perception of it, because I'm clarifying the Three of Wands going backwards to the Two of Wands. You may be wondering, you may be in a situation where you're getting a brand new start. You're starting to feel yourself again. You're starting to feel your passions. You have the Ace of Pentacles there, the Ten of Cups, and the Fool. And so, but you feel it, but it seems the energy seems a little bit withheld, kind of. And like I said, you have walked away from things that emotionally didn't fulfill you. So the reason this Two of Pentacles went backwards is because I think you've experienced that in the past. And you're no longer willing to accept the emotional instability of relationships. And so this card represents you walking away from those that don't serve you, that emotional avoidant type energies, things that, like I said, and that's a journey. That's kind of tough. That may be one of your, we are emotionally, I'm a Pisces myself, and we move by our emotions and compassion, and sometimes you can be the giver, and fail to get that receiving in. So a reciprocated thing. This is not a bad situation though, by the way. So, okay. Yeah. So how are you showing up in this? What's your stance? All right. So we're going to take a look at your environment. External. What's surrounding you right now? What kind of energy is surrounding Pisces right now? Interesting read here. Yeah, it makes sense. Like I said, you're just really focused on that. You're really focused on the things that no longer serve you. And the thing about it is there's that divine offering again that you're not even paying attention to. You can see he's not even looking at it. He's looking down at those other three cups. So I really think this is showing up to say, hey, this is definitely you. This is in your midst. That's your energy. There is a divine offering here, and the stability that you may be thinking that you need, and maybe you're looking into that as well. Really asking yourself the tough questions. What is it that I need now? To feel stable, to feel love, to feel a reciprocation of type thing. And so there's a little bit of hesitation there, and I feel like that's what that is. You're just kind of studying and trying to understand whether this relationship is going to benefit you or not, right? Okay. So your hopes, your fears, your wishes, and your worries, Pisces. Your hopes, your fears, your wishes, and your worries. Okay. Is it all going to crumble to the ground? Which is so typical of Pisces. If I do this, I mean, and it makes sense. This is not a bad card, by the way. So it makes sense because this Fool energy, right? Uh, and that's the brain. That's the brain, the headspace saying, I don't know what's behind that wall. I don't know what's going to happen. So your crown chakra, some shocking news coming in. It's liable to blow the doors off and the lid off and just ruin everything. It's so typical of Pisces to overthink everything. We overanalyze, we overthink. Very, very compassionate, very empathic type people. And so every little disturbance in our energy gives us towers. These are everyday life for Pisces, tower moments. But this being your hopes, your fears, your wishes, and worries, I kind of feel like I said, you're just afraid that by doing this, you're liable to lose something in the midst, uh, and the tower's there to say, look, let the foundation crumble to the damn ground, rebuild again. We are mutable signs, so we're flexible, we're adaptable, which means no matter what the environment is, we're able to, we've gone through all the 12 cycles, okay? Right? We've been all the signs in our past lives. We've graduated, we're better than this. So towers are nothing for us. They are absolutely, in fact, most Pisces lived their whole lives through towers, okay? So that's the hope, fear, wish, worry. Now we're going to look at your outcome. Pisces, what is the outcome? The Queen of Cups popped right out. You know what this is. Queen of Cups is your intuition. The Queen of Cups it's the hiding. what's underneath, which makes total sense with that tower, saying, um, intuitively speaking, you know that brand new beginnings have questions and mysteries, you know. Um, and so with the Three of Wands energy, do I invest in this? Do I invest in that harmonious way? Do I invest in this new journey that brings me peace? Always going to remind you um, what your intuition say, what your gut feeling. And Pisces usually has to regulate by gut and heart and mind. We have to line them all up so that we feel secure. You know, we're fish babies. You know, we're fish out of water on this land. And so the Queen of Cups says, you know, really use your intuition, you know, use your chakras in the best way that you can uh, to understand about this divine offering here, right? The garden and the gate. I'm going to clarify the Queen of Cups. Is there anything else that we need to know for Pisces? For the outcome and direction. Is there anything else? Any other messages? Two cards came out. I'm trying to get my cards to lay down on the table here. Two cards came out. First card was death, right? The death card. Okay. The death card could be talking about a Scorpio energy. So Pisces, there could be a Scorpio energy in your midst. This is not a terrible card either. It's actually beautiful. It's transformation. Okay. Death is an absolute transformation. It means the bishop is looking up at the pale rider there saying, you know, I understand and completely know that death must come to us all. Death must come to even to the king, even to the lowliest of the low. Okay. And it brings a spiritual newness. We had the Fool card show up, a brand new beginning. The Ten of Cups, right? We have the Ace of Pentacles showing up. So this tower is this death, neutrality. Let it crumble to the ground. This is going to bring a spiritual renewal. This is going to bring that happiness that was meant to be there in its original state. The next card to show up was the Nine of Pentacles, okay? A nurturing spirit, right? Luxury. So there's some things coming into your midst here, 2026, that are definitely, I mean, remember that your challenge card, remember, was the Queen of Pentacles, right? You've graduated from the Queen of Pentacles with the Nine of Pentacles, nurturing spirit as well. So two very feminine energies that are going to help support this renewal. Okay. Pisces, I feel like the cards have spoken. That's a beautiful situation. Um, I would really like to know if we're talking about. I gotta know. I gotta know here. I want to clarify on this Nine of Pentacles. What is this Nine of Pentacles? The Nine of Pentacles is representing juggling that aspect. Okay. It's are you going to accept? You know, it's the emotionally fulfilled, or are you going to invest or look into with the Two of Wands and the Three of Wands? Are you going to continue to invest in those things that are immediately in your face right now without focusing on, you know, on the cup, the divine offering? So brand new beginnings, right? Queen of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups. So that's a beautiful scenario. Stay out of your head, Pisces. That's all it is. Stay out of your head. Stay in your heart space. You're beautiful. You're an emotional guru. You know this about yourself. Stay in alignment and allow for this brand new season, this brand new cycle with the Wheel of Fortune. Allow it to take shape. Okay. Pisces, I hope you got some clarity from this. I hope this helped. If you did, or if it did, you know, thumbs up, please. And subscribe to the channel. Check out some of the other videos that I leave at the end of this video. So I love you. I appreciate you. And I hope to see you on the next one. Okay. All right. Bye-bye.